This video is a concept of mine I've been thinking about for a little while. I call it the grab and go system, but it's not really a grab and go system that I would consider my primary. The reason for this is to give you guys something to think about, perhaps. The grab and go system for your buddy or your friends. It's a little project I'm working on, and it's to build up a couple of grab and go systems for people that haven't woken up yet. All the videos that are out there, everybody's showing off their primary loadouts, their grab and goes, their bug out bags, whatever, SHTF stuff. You know, when it really does happen, not everybody's going to be awake. And by that time, weapons like this are probably not going to be available. If they are, they're going to be outrageously priced. And so what I'm doing is building up a couple of systems for my, quote, buddies, my friends, my neighbors, you know, because let's be honest, I think you'd much rather have two other guys with you than just you trying to carry all your shit at once. And so we're going to delve into these. Like I said, this is a little project. So what I have here is two loadouts that, again, I do not rely on. These are things that I'm building up for neighbors. So we'll go over them really quick. Starting on the left, I have a Washer 10 underfolder. It's classic looking. It's got the classic leather strap. It's an underfolder, obviously. Tapco mag, wooden grip. I haven't really done much to this gun other than up in the front you'll see it has a crosshair sight, and in the back it has a Mojo peep sight, which I think is actually a great combination for this gun because it doesn't have the ability to throw any type of Picatinny rail system on it and still properly underfold. I've tried putting a UTG quad rail on it, and I've tried putting also a Midwest Industries quad rail, and neither of them allowed the underfolder to lock into place. So I decided to fix this one up more classic and stained the wood and fixed it up. So on with the loadout. Obviously you guys have seen these before, the mag pouches. You can pick these things up for $5. I threw 3 Tapco mags in there. It's got a cleaning kit right here, oil can. I live in the mid-Atlantic area, and so everybody's got to prep a little differently. Each one of my packs comes with one of these pouches, and each pouch in here contains one of those, I believe they're the Czech M110 gas masks, because I can't get this thing open. Alright, this other one's easier to work on. They're the same anyways. So each one comes with the Czech M110 gas mask. You can find them at cheaper than dirt. I bought them for like $7.50 a piece. I think they're a little more now, 12 or 13 bucks. But regardless, it's still worth it. And if somebody can stay in the fight and tear gas is thrown at you, you know, it's worth it. I did not assemble these yet because I've got tons of them all over in different kits. So I don't need to really, you know. Plus, again, these are for somebody else. I'll teach them how to do it. And then I also threw a little something to remind me to build up somewhat of a better medical kit, a little blowout kit. It comes with some tape, some non-latex tape, non-latex gloves, and just some surgical dressings I happen to find at Rite Aid. You know, that's it for the kit. Inside has probably the second pair of goggles for a chemical suit for this thing. Each system comes with a bayonet. Yes, I know the bayonet's not the best bayonet in the world, but you know what? It's a knife. It's a knife, and chances are you're going to be dealing with somebody that, you know, one of your friends that doesn't even have a knife, and I'm sure they'll love the fact that, you know, you thought of them. Well, to be honest, I'm not really thinking so much of them as opposed to me, you know, think about it. Would you rather strap on all your best gear and head out with a couple hundred rounds, or, you know, all in magazines, or would you rather have two other buddies to go take care of business with? And so that's what this is really about. My primary system's in another video I'll do. Anyways, this is also a Wasser 1063. This one's a side folder, has a Tapco side folding stock. I just threw some camouflage colored paracord on it to help break up the black. This one has a command arms grip, and on the grip I've just thrown bicycle inner tube. It gives it a really sticky feel. I like that. And also, if you're ever stuck in the woods and you need something to burn, this stuff burns really well. This one has a Viking, I think is it? It's the sling. Let me find it. Yeah, the Viking sling. You know what, this is a great sling, but I do like the Vickers tactical sling better. I do. It's on my primary, which again I'll do in another video. But this is a good sling. It's a good tactical sling. And I guess the reason I like the Vickers better is the Viking here, you know, although it's like really well stitched, it stops right here. This stops, and there's like this foam in here. You know, this doesn't. You know, I would have preferred this like slid around a little, and they continued this and made it one piece inside here. They didn't do that, and this is a lot softer and fluffier and feels better on your skin than the Vickers. The Vickers is a little more rough. So, anyways, up front, I was about to sneeze, sorry. Up front, I slapped a UTG quad rail on this. It did have a wood front end, but I'm a lefty, and so I made this gun designed more for a lefty. However, you can see right here, this is ambidextrous. Here, this can roll from one side to the other. So I was thinking about you righties when I made this. Little build out. Thing I like about the UTG quad rail is I do also have the Midwest Industries, but if you look right here, this is the stock piece to clip your sling in. But you look right here, you can see that UTG is cut out right there, so you can actually use this. The Midwest Industries didn't do that. The Midwest Industries stops flush right here, and you can't even use this stock sling attachment. I did notify Midwest Industries about that and told them. So they said that's a great idea. They may consider changing that in a future design. Anyways, I got a Tapco muzzle brake. I don't know what the name of it is, but I tell you, this actually could act like a bayonet. This thing is so sharp. These things are pretty brutal. I'd hate to get stabbed with them. And on the UTG, I have the Magpul covers on this one. I changed them up to brown, so again, it like breaks up all the black. And aside from that, it also has a UTG side-mounted rail system here. Eventually, I'm going to throw a red dot on there. It's most likely going to be the Spark. Excuse me. That'll be the Spark. I've been looking at that. A couple guys have done videos on that I really like. Anyways, I throw the Tapco magazine in this one as well. Both of these Wassers will eat any kind of magazine. They don't care. They're not picky, and that's one of the reasons I do love the Wassers. But anyways, just something to think about when you're doing all your preps is perhaps to have more than one loadout, you know, that is not for you. You know, a couple of backup loadouts. You know, and I build these up. If I build this one up, then I build this one up with the same thing. And I'm not trying to spend a lot of money doing it. I'm doing it very cheap, obviously. But like I said, you know, when it really gets right down to it, I'm sure, you know, whoever I hand this off to be in a fire team or whatever is going to be way happy that they got this, as opposed to, you know, coming out with their kitchen knife. So, anyways. Those are my systems. If you got any questions, feel free to post them. If you're going to post negative ads, I guess I'll let you do it, but, you know, whatever, loser. Peace.